Kelly here from Shine Bright Diamonds 2023, and I'm coming to you today with another one of my weekly WIP'n chats. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so happy that you have found my little corner here on YouTube. And of course, those of you that are returning, welcome back. Now, if this is your first time tuning into a WIP'n chat, WIP stands for Work in Progress, and chat is where I chat to you about what's been going on in my world. So feel free to pull out a project and work alongside me, or treat this as a podcast, whatever floats your boat. So, on today's WIP'n chat, I have a very special canvas that I am featuring. I believe it was like a couple days ago, I had posted on my YouTube community with a poll asking if you want to see me work on my mystery kit, which is a long-term diamond painting project on my WIP'n chats. And pretty much the answer was yes. So today's WIP'n chat, I will be working on my Diamond Art Club mystery kit. It is the Halloween mystery kit. I believe it's number 64, and the artist is Catriona Crayon. So right now I have it as covered up as best as I can. But if you don't want to see any spoilers, then I highly recommend maybe, I don't know, you might have to close off this video or just like turn the screen around because you still want to listen and hear what's going on. But there will be spoilers. You will be seeing this canvas. So with that being said, let's get into it. So yes, this has been a long withstanding project. So this is it here, mystery kit, Halloween. Started on October 9th. 2024. I'm filming this on Sunday, March 22nd, 2026. Notes. It's a long-term kit. Started again on February 24th, 2025. I need to add a note saying started again on March 20th, 2026. Because, yeah, this has just been a project. Now in terms of some of the details, this project, it is huge. It's 92.8 centimeters by 69.9 centimeters, and there are 65 colors. So, this is it. In terms of my supplies, release papers are coming from Bee's Crafty Corner. I have my Diamond Art Club Twist and Pick pens that I've been using. One has the the white wax or white putty, and one has the clear putty. The clear putty just works really well with AB drills. And then the actual pen I'm using is one of my Creations Moran pens. This one came in one of the mystery boxes. I can't remember when, but it's absolutely stunning. And on the end is my 4 multi-placer because I've realized there are some sections I can multi-place. And then my tray is my trusty Yellow Dog Designs tray. This is a narrow tray, which has drills in it because I was working on it earlier today and took a break. Okay, so this is the section here. I'm just gonna do my best. I've been doing a lot of single placing with this because one, this is actually my very first mystery kit, and two, I am only maybe 1/4 of the way done it because it's just been taking a long time. I'm not gonna lie. The color palette I am in love with because it's just been super colorful. Like I worked a little bit on this section over here. So I mean, it is a pretty colorful kit. It's just, I think I just never had the motivation to want to work on it. So now I'm like, yes, this is it. I will now just focus on it. So currently right now, this is the main WIP that I'm focusing on. The other WIP I have is Clara and the Nutcracker from Diamond Art Club, which that one I have I'm a little more than halfway through that one, but I just feel like working on this mystery kit. So yeah. Anyway, that's a little bit of the side story. I already got distracted and I forgot to ask, how are you? What is new? Because there is quite a few, actually, there's quite a bit of updates in my life. So this may be a little bit of a longer WIP'n chat. We will see. It's currently 7:44 p.m. on Sunday night. I'm almost done my nighttime tea, and tomorrow I go back to work after having a wonderful week off here at home, which for those of you that maybe don't know, it was March break here in Ontario. So for me, that means I had the week off from work because I am a school teacher. I am a high school special ed teacher, and I spent my week literally hermiting in my apartment. I am a homebody. I love to stay home. So this week was the perfect excuse to just stay home and craft. But yeah, and shockingly, despite staying home and hermiting all week, I actually have updates, which I'm a little surprised about because I honestly anticipated this week to be really quiet and boring. But somehow it was shockingly a really busy week in like the best way possible, because this week I decided to just focus on me and self-care. And I think I got all of that color. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes to that. Okay, so let's start it off. So first of all, Monday was a really exciting day and also a bad day, because Monday I decided to treat myself to the new Diamond Art Club mystery box that was released. And that mystery box came in this past Thursday. And I think because that mystery box featured one never before seen mystery kit, one never before seen released kit, and one overstock kit, I think because of that mystery box, that is why I really want to work on this mystery kit, because the mystery kit that I got in my box, I am beyond excited for. This Thursday's video is actually the unboxing of it. So Thursday's video, you will see all the goodies that I got in my mystery box. But yes, so Monday was pretty good. I ordered myself the Diamond Art Club mystery box as a treat. My boyfriend came to visit and we went out and got sushi. He was just visiting for a couple of hours before he had to head back home. He does work quite a bit and we are doing a long distance. So when I get to see him, it is super special because I don't get to see him regularly. A lot of times we video call, chat through text, but we make it work. But yeah, so Monday was really special. I got to see my boyfriend. We grabbed sushi and we just chilled and it was wonderful. At sushi though, I like at the end, like when you're done eating sushi, you have the option for dessert. And because when we went for sushi, I think by the time we got seated, it was like 5:45. And normally I'm like done eating my dinner by like 5:15, 5:30. And like I'm having my tea, my bedtime tea at like 6. And I'm already showered in my pajamas. And like my boyfriend knows this about me. And he was very funny about it. He's like, well, you know, we'll go for sushi like right away as soon as he gets here, which happened to be like, you know, shortly after 5. And anyway, so we sit down 5:45 and like, you know, we just eat our sushi. Everything's going fine. But then at the end of sushi, you have the option to choose a dessert. And there's tiramisu on the menu and I love tiramisu. Like that is my favorite thing. So obviously I had to get tiramisu, and the sushi place, I think they made like traditional tiramisu, like the proper way with like clearly espresso coffee in it, because I was wired Monday night, like after I dropped him off at the train station. Monday night, I could not sleep. Like I was up until like 2 in the morning and then I fell asleep. And then I woke up because I forgot to turn off my alarm. So my alarm went off at like, so my regular work alarm didn't go off. It was my weekend alarm. And my weekend alarm tends to go off for 7:15 because on a work day, I wake up for 5. So for me, sleeping until 7, like, that's nice, okay? That's an extra 2 hours of sleep. So normally, if it's the weekend and I'm like not able to fall asleep, I'll turn off my weekend alarm so that I'll just sleep. But I forgot to turn it off. So the weekend alarm went off on Tuesday morning at like 7:15. And I swear I didn't go to bed till like 2, 3 in the morning. So I was exhausted and I was like, I am not getting up. Like, because even when I thought I wanted to sleep, like I was tossing and turning, I was up reading. I just was like, I could have had a whole day. Like I was just wired. So Tuesday I fell back asleep and I didn't wake up until like 11:30, which is unheard of because the only time I sleep that late is when I have like a cold or I'm like really not feeling well. Or if I'm actually like sick. But other than that, like I'm very routine based. And I am very predictable with like my routines. So like it was rough Tuesday. And so Tuesday, what did I do? Tuesday, I was just like so sluggish. I was just like barely a functioning human. I had so much, like I had my coffee. I was just like very much on the couch, trying to stay awake, trying not to nap, trying to reset my sleep schedule so that Wednesday I would like, you know, have a somewhat of a normal day. Tuesday I diamond painted, which was nice, you know, but obviously I couldn't stay focused on diamond painting because all I wanted to do was sleep. So then, Tuesday I went to bed at like a normal time, my normal bedtime, which is like sometime between 9:30 and 10. And Wednesday, I woke up at my normal time of 7:15. And it was a great day because Wednesday, I decided to go and get my taxes done. And then I decided to check out like this little mom and pop bakery breakfast type shop for lunch because normally on the weekends, they're super busy. And it can sometimes be a little, like it's a long line on the weekends, but I thought Wednesday, it shouldn't be too busy. It was a lie. Wednesday, it was so busy in there. I had never been, and I really wanted to try one of their like famous breakfast sandwiches. So I went in, I was able to get a breakfast sandwich to go because there was no seating. But what makes them so special is like they make all of their like breads there, and then all of like their toppings are super fresh. And if you get cream cheese on your breakfast sandwich, it's all homemade. So I decided to treat myself to a smoked salmon breakfast sandwich, which was amazing. It was worth it because first of all, the breakfast sandwich I was able to get on a homemade everything bagel, which was huge. And then I got it with their herb and garlic homemade cream cheese, which they did not skimp out on that cream cheese, and it was amazing. And then even like the smoked salmon, like it was a lot of smoked salmon. And then I told them like, you know, just do it traditionally. So it included the tomatoes, the onion, the lettuce, and then like these like alfalfa greens or whatever. Oh my gosh, it was so big, this sandwich. I feel like I should have taken a photo of it. It was massive, it was delicious, and I'm like 110%, I will be going back to this place. But it was just such a great treat. And then when I finally, you know, got home, ate my sandwich, I was full and I didn't really want to eat my dinner because I had like this massive smoked salmon breakfast sandwich. It was crazy. And like the people before me had ordered like their classic egg BLT. That looked amazing too. Let me just grab some colors here. There we go. But yeah, so it was just such a good sandwich. Definitely did not anticipate it because I have been trying really hard to eat clean. I have my brother's wedding coming up, so I've been trying really hard to eat clean, trying really hard to not get takeout because I am saving for something really special and budgeting for something super special, which I keep mentioning, and I will reveal it at a later date, I promise. So I'm just like trying to, you know, be my best self. And obviously it doesn't work when my boyfriend loves to grab takeout. But it is what it is. But yeah, so Wednesday after taxes and doing all of my eating of this giant sandwich, I ended up doing some crafting, and I locked in with the crafting. I locked in hardcore because I was like, I want to finish Miss Rouge from Orloa, and I finished that one, which I was really surprised that I was able to finish it because that kit was super confetti heavy. I already filmed the post review, yay go me. But by finishing that one, I decided to just sort of spend time working on some other kits. So Miss Rouge, I locked in on it Wednesday. Thursday, I spent all of Thursday working on Miss Rouge. I finished Miss Rouge, and then I was in such a diamond painting high that I started working on my Diamond Art Club Little Diamonds kit, the Disney's Tigger, and I locked in hardcore because Friday morning I finished that kit, and it was crazy. Like, I did not know I could lock in that hard on a diamond painting before, and it was a lot of fun to do. Plus, the Tigger kit, it was a nice break because it was rounds, it was only 5 colors, it was small. I was able to just, you know, tons of color blocking. I zoomed through it. I had my 12 placer and I was like, boom, 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 boom. It was great. But yeah, so then Thursday was literally a day of just diamond painting, finishing Miss Rouge, starting my Tigger kit, and then Friday locked in because Friday morning I finished Tigger, and then I decided to spend Friday filming, which was great because I managed to film the unboxing. Oh, I forgot to mention, Thursday my Diamond Art Club mystery box came in, so I did have to leave my apartment to pick that up. But other than that, like, I left and came right home because I'm like, nope, not doing anything. But yeah, anyway, so Friday I locked in and I did a ton of filming. I managed to film the unboxing of my Diamond Art Club mystery box, which that is going up this Thursday. I filmed a couple of other unboxing videos of some of the mini dazzle kits that I have in my stash. I filmed the post review of my Tigger kit and my Orloa kit, and then I decided to film a special video. I'm calling it my Disney Stitch Palooza because somehow on Friday I managed to start and finish my Disney Stitch keychain diamond painting kit and my Disney Stitch the Diamond Art Club framables. I don't know what happened. Like I said, Friday was a really weird day. And then on top of all this, after I had done all of that, I managed to get out this mystery kit and started the slow process of getting myself familiarized with the colors and getting it sort of set up. Obviously I'm working on one end, and at the other end of my table is all of the colors, so you will see me probably in this video just randomly disappear as I go get more colors. But yeah, like, Friday was a really productive day, and now with that all being said, I am down to 2 WIPs. So I just have my mystery kit, which according to my YouTube poll, quite a few of you are on board with having me work on this in my WIP'n chats, so that's amazing. That means then this kit will just be the main focus. And then I just have Claire and the Nutcracker. So I kind of figured though, once I'm done with this mystery kit, we'll see how I'm feeling when I'm done it, whether I decide to work on something else completely, or if I decide to lock in on Claire and the Nutcracker and just like get that kit done. I haven't decided yet because this kit here, I have a very long way to go. Like I said, I'm only like 1/4 of the way through it. I think once I do finish the next row, then I'll definitely be 2/4 or yeah, 2/4 or make like 1/3 of the way. I don't know. I'm just doing this. I'm just enjoying the process. I'm surprised how fast though I did finish the square before this section. This kit though does not feel as confetti heavy as the Oroloa kit, even though it is pretty confetti heavy. And I think that's partially because like the Oroloa kit was something else. I talked about it a lot in my WIP'n in the post review about just how confetti heavy that kit was. Like there were times I was like, oh my gosh, will I ever get through it? But I did somehow. On the bright side though, the Oroloa kit does look amazing. Like I will give it that. It is a very beautiful kit. Very, very beautiful. But yeah, so that's it. This is what I'm focusing on. Just getting done this mystery kit. I don't imagine I will finish it by the end of the month, to be honest. But my goal is to at least get like halfway done. That's the goal. I think like halfway done is a good goal. If I can do like a section a day, that would be good too. But hopefully in April is when I will finish this kit. April. That's what I'm hoping for. April to finish the mystery kit and finally be done with the longest WIP of life. I think part of the reason this one is taking me so long is it is my first mystery kit, and it was very much a shock when I opened it and was like, whoa, this is big. And two, there's no actual image on the like canvas. So, you know, but now that I've like been diamond painting for a while, I've seen other people work on mystery kits, and I've seen other people when they're working on them, the joy. Now I'm like, no, I want to lock in. I want to work on this. I want to finish it. Let's do it. But yeah, although it is a little funny that this is a Halloween kit, and then after this I have like a Christmas kit. So, you know, I have a lot of really pretty spring themed kits in my stash. So, you know, I'd like to finish this and work on some of the spring kits, you know, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm just doing what I can with what I get. The only thing with this, I will not lie, is that it's very easy to miss drill symbols, because like when I'm working on a kit that like has the actual image on the canvas, you can tell where the colors go. This one, no, you can't. So it has taken me a little longer. But I think once I get used to the symbols and get used to where the colors are in my storage system, then I will be okay. Let me grab the next grouping of colors. Oops. Okay. So the next up, I have this feather looking thing. Okay. But yeah, so that has pretty much been my week. Saturday, what did I do Saturday? Oh, yes. So Saturday, I had booked my dentist appointment for 8:30 in the morning on Saturday because I thought that my sleep schedule would be super messed up. So I thought by like making my dentist appointment at 8:30 on a Saturday morning, the weekend as I prepare to go back to work, would help me get into the groove of things. Shockingly, it was not an issue because Saturday I woke up at 5 a.m. It was great. I just was up. Couldn't go back to sleep. So that's that. Went to the dentist and then I did my groceries for the week, which I'm very excited for, like all my meal prepping that I've done. I'll talk about that in a bit. And then I logged in, I did my laundry, started to organize, like start to tidy up. For whatever reason, when I'm hermiting at home, I had like, well, obviously this week there were a lot of naps that were taken, but I had like blankets and pillows and just things everywhere. So Saturday I logged in and I worked on tidying up the apartment. Did some cleaning. I mean, I'm the type of person where normally I clean as I go, but I did have just general items all over the place in the apartment. So that was the cleaning I had to do, was just putting things back where they belong. And part of me doing all of that also meant that, whoops, see, this is what I'm talking about. I like missed all these colors. I did my laundry. I obviously took a nap Saturday, did some diamond painting, and continued with my hermiting. I did not get any takeout this past weekend, which I'm really proud of because, like I said, I'm trying to lock in, trying to be a healthier version of myself, especially not right now because my dance classes were on like a little bit of a break. So it's really important that I, keep up with staying active so that when I go back to dance, it's not going to be a shock to my system. But yeah, so Saturday was a cleaning day. It was me starting to do my meal prep. And then today's Sunday. I had an interesting Sunday. I thought I would go to church today, and I decided I did not want to leave my apartment because it was the most disgusting weather of life. So that's another side story. This past week has been nothing but cold, rainy, or ice pellets, or wet snow. It has not been a nice week at all. I only was able to go out for a walk once. That's it. Oh no, twice. I was able to go, no, I lied. Thursday, I did not make it out for a walk, and Thursday was like the only sunny day. But Saturday, I did make it for a walk. So Saturday was the only day I was able to go for a walk. But the rest of the week, no, it wasn't. Today was probably the nastiest day of it all because all it did today was rain. It was horrible. And as a result, I was like, I refuse to leave. I apologize, but I will not be going to church. I'm sure I will be forgiven. But it worked out in my favor because all day today, all I did was meal prep, which I'm super excited about. Did I just grab a bunch of colors and then there's none of them to be used? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay, I will be back. Okay. Da-da-da. Okay, hopefully there will be colors here. No. Why can't why? There are no colors to be used. How about this one? I think it's just like the section I'm working on. Are there any of these arrows? No, there aren't. How about this one? Okay, this one. There is this color. We're good. Okay. So yeah, so today I did a lot of meal prep. I essentially have been obsessed with like sweet potatoes, and I have been working on perfecting my sweet potatoes. So I meal prepped roasted sweet potatoes and ground beef for my dinner this week. And then I did like a universal vegetable that will go with my sweet potato ground beef or my rice and sausage, which is for like my lunch this week. My universal veggies was just zucchini, bell pepper, and tomato. So I was really happy about that. And then I also have been looking into creating like healthier snacks. So my snacks this week for work, I ended up packing my baby carrots and some hummus. And then I've been really enjoying just eating, what's it called? Hard-boiled eggs. I'm not normally an egg eater, but you know, I'm getting there. I'm working on it. So I prepped my hard-boiled eggs for the week. And what else did I do? I just saw, nope. This is like a really chaotic video because I don't know. There. Okay. And then what else did I prep? Oh, and I've also been on a major smoothie kick. Major smoothie kick. So actually all this week I've just been loving smoothies. I started putting spinach in my smoothies. It's been a whole thing. But yeah, so I prepped my smoothie for tomorrow. So things are just prepped and ready to go. And my backpack is ready. Because yeah, that's that. And I already laid out my clothes for tomorrow. In other words, I'm very ready to go back to work and back to my routine. So yeah. But yeah, so that's just been Sunday. Obviously there was a nap. Tomorrow will be rough at work because I have, you know, obviously been napping a lot, but I can do it. I will pull an all-dayer. It will not be hard. I say that now. But yeah. And then in terms of this week, things going on, the only thing I have this week is not until Saturday, which is my physio appointment. My arms have been really good. I haven't had too much, actually, I haven't had any tingling in my arms, which I really hope that by saying that out loud, I didn't jinx myself. So knock on wood. And then I've also been, because I haven't been able to go on my walks outside, I've been like finding Zumba videos on YouTube. Like YouTube's great because there are like full on workout videos posted and I like dancing. So I've just been like looking for like Zumba workouts. So I did a Zumba workout today. That was fun. I like died, but that's fine. It was, for me, it was like the cardio load. It was just like a really high intensity one. And I was like, this makes no sense. Why am I dying so much? And then I was like, oh, it's a lot of jumping. A lot of jumping, a lot of squats. Very different than the other dance form that I do, which is a lot more like muscle conditioning. But yes, so that's been my week. It's just been a really chill week. In terms of the books I've been reading, I'm still reading Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I'm about halfway through that book. I started my book club book, which is, I think it's called A Fire in the Night. But it's by KX Song. It's essentially a Mulan retelling. And then I DNF'd Caught Up by Nessa Allen. It's the author that wrote the dark romance Lights Out. I did not write down any of these books. So yeah. But yeah, I just wasn't enjoying it, wasn't feeling it. I just couldn't get into the book. So I was like, why waste my time reading something that I'm just not enjoying? Maybe I'll come back to it at a later date. I don't know, because I know the third book of the Lights Out series is coming out. I think it comes out in April. And as far as I know, her books are sort of like standalones. Like you don't really need to read book 1 to understand what happens in book 2. So I'm hoping that's the same for book 3. But yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. And then TV wise, I spent most of this week watching Below Deck. And then I did watch the Dinosaurs documentary with Morgan Freeman on Netflix. So good. I am obsessed. It was only 4 episodes, which sucks, but it's definitely my new comfort show. It was just such a good documentary. I really liked it. But yeah, I don't know. Netflix, I find, always does really good documentaries, especially like ones with animals. Like their Our Planet docu-series is really good. I really like that one. But I also like watching Planet Earth. And it doesn't matter how many times I see it. It's just something that's very comforting. But yeah, so that was that. I decided to go back and rewatch the Alien Earth TV series because I feel like there was some like Easter eggs that I had missed. So that one I'm back to rewatching. Was there anything else? No, there's nothing else. I think that's everything. Yeah. Oh no, there is one more thing. So this past Saturday, Diamond Art Club released a new Margaret Morales diamond painting. I was good. I did not pick it up. I did wishlist it because it's absolutely beautiful, but because I did treat myself to the, what's it called? Diamond Art Club mystery box. I was like, I don't need another diamond painting. Plus, I need to finish more things in my diamond painting hoard. Although this week I feel like I did good because I finished the big project and then I finished 3 very small projects. So I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. I do really want to work on I have the spring mini dazzles and the Easter mini dazzles. So I have a feeling I might work on those ones in between while working on this mystery kit, in particular the Easter one, just because Easter is coming up, but I haven't kitted it up yet. I also need to do a massive kit down. I realized when I was organizing my videos to film and my craft supplies, because again, I kept taking things out and not putting things away. I realized that I still have not kitted down Autumn Sunset. I still need to kit down my Oraloa, the Miss Rouge. I need to kit down my Tigger snack size one. I still need to kit down the Stitch, the You Are My Love experiment one. And I'm like, what is happening? Yeah. So that is on my to-do list sometime this week to just sit and kit things down. And who knows, maybe while kitting things down, I might just also spend time kitting up some of my mini dazzles for projects to work on. Okay, let me see. No. Okay, this, I did not get all of those. Oh, yeah. But yeah, other than that, it's been a great week. I'm not gonna lie. This was an awesome week off. And like in my head, I see it as, I always see like spring break as being like the final stretch. Like after spring break, it's like the final stretch until my summer holiday. Okay. Simply because when I look at it, I really only have like a week, 7 teaching days left of March, and then we have April, May, and then June. And June in my head does not count as a teaching month because normally I feel like the kids are done and I'm just trying to reinforce any of the skills that we learned this year. And a lot of times in June, we do like a lot more like community activities. So, you know, we spend a lot of time outside. We'll do like outdoor ed. So it's just nice. But yeah, so I always see like March as like, oh, we're more than halfway through the school year. This is crazy, which it truly is crazy because I'm like, how is this a thing? I feel like the school year is actually going by really fast. Last year, it did not feel like it went by fast. It felt like it went by really slow, actually. But anyway, but yeah, so yeah, I'm more than halfway through the school year. I feel like it's the final stretch. We're getting there slowly. But yeah, anyway. So, with that being said, I feel like I shockingly got done quite a bit. Uh-oh. As I drop something there. I feel like I got done quite a bit of this section, which I'm surprised about. I'll just sort of keep working on this little section until it's my bedtime, which is soon. But yeah, so other than that, I'm going to wrap up this WIP'n chat because I feel like I've been talking for a really long time. So let me turn off the light so you can see. Yeah, it's coming along. I have no idea what this is going to be a section of. Maybe some more flowers. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so if you did enjoy today's WIP'n chat, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support does mean the world to me. Of course, if you are looking for more diamond painting content, you can find me on my Instagram at ShineBrightDiamonds2023. So until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye, everyone.